shiny it is. Okay, they get the point. Hi everybody, it's Chester and RJ. So the reason why we're doing this is I just discovered we've gone up to 200 subscribers, which I know doesn't sound like a whole lot, but considering that we've had this channel for a pretty long time, it doesn't happen that often, so we're pretty excited about it. Yeah, I can't believe that many people subscribe just to watch you go into a drunken freak out over Professor Venomous. That is not what happened, and you know that. We haven't had drinks in this apartment since last Christmas. Not after what the monsters did. Yeah, don't give Mike's hard lemonade to a monster. It doesn't end well. So this is what we're going to do. In honor of getting 200 subscribers, we're going to react to an old video that we made. And when I mean old, I mean it's so old that I don't even remember what it is. Because we've had this channel, when did we first get it? Like back in 2011, I think. I think so. Yeah, so we've had this channel for a long time, but we didn't do a lot with it until like the past couple of years or so. So there's some stuff way back into the archives of this that I don't even remember what it is, and some of it is privatized too. So this will be the first time that this stuff is coming to the surface after all these years. So does that mean then in the future when we get 1,000 subscribers, we'll do something really special? We're never gonna get to 1,000 subscribers. All right, so I've got sort of all the videos listed on this page here for the channel. As you can tell, it's in order of the newest because we've got all the cartoon corners. There's the Amphibia one, there's the OKKO one. So now I gotta organize it so it goes by date added oldest. And this is how we're gonna go back. Whoa. Oh man. Oh man. Look at the video quality on these. Oh, you can already tell this is gonna be a good time. Okay, so a lot of these videos don't look really long, but let's go for the one that we see that has the most views, which apparently is this one with over 2,000 views. Why? Can I give some context for this one? Yeah. So the basic context over these is when we first made this channel back in 2011, and I can tell that this is 2011 because none of these puppets I made. Like this is back when I just did completely all store-bought, and then like going from high school into college, I started actually making them and making the channel into all the fun characters that we know and love now. But Chester's been around since the very beginning. That's why he's got a new collar upgrade, because it was about time. The collar he was wearing he's had for like 20 plus years. And these are all from high school, which again, I didn't post a lot when I had this channel in high school, but we were also doing a lot more live shows, so it didn't feel needed to do it then, because I mean, we were interacting with the public with this kind of stuff, and now we don't interact with the public at all, other than online. So that's why there's a whole lot more now. Yeah, so way back, what year is it? Hold on, I gotta click on it so we can see what year this was published. What's this? Okay, January 16th, 2011. That's when this was published. It's got 2,088 views, and here's like the whole description. So this is back when we tried plugging the channel into like, yeah, this is gonna be our thing, this is what we're gonna do. So here's the description that I put on this video in 2011. One of Chester's favorite activities is teaching preschoolers Bible stories and verses at ShortPuppetArts local church. Well, that was true at the time. This story is about one of the fruits of the Spirit, patience. The kids learned about what patience is and how being patient can have its rewards. The show also introduces ShortPuppetArts' latest member, Sport, a spunky and impatient golden retriever puppy. You know, now that I think about it, I think Sport's in storage somewhere. I had a hard time getting rid of the old pre-made puppets that had really good quality. Like Chester, he just gets soaked in water so often that I tend to just buy new versions of him because it's easier that way. Yay! So yeah, we haven't looked at this since it was published in 2011. So I don't know what to expect. The video quality looks like it's going to be terrible, but that just adds to the charm. Play it. Play the clip. Okay. What do we got? Can you read that? I can't read that. Wow, that hurt to look at. Short Puppet Arts presents Chester's Story Time! I forgot it was called that. Oh my gosh. You can see like the tops of the children's heads. You can't even hear you. You can just hear the kids. There's Chester! It's me! Yay! You look like a big black blob.
Today we're talking about the fruit of the spirit, and starting with patience. And here to
Why
tell
would
the
we
story
teach
is
patience
my
to
good friend
kids?
Herman
Kids are
the
terrible
dog.
at patience.
Not to be
You're
mistaken
terrible at
with
patience.
Herman the frog. Hi, kids. How are you doing
Big
today?
dog. Oh wait, it's Kermit.
Well, that's good. I hope you're all ready for the story.
Wait, what's that? I think that's Sport. Okay, I gotta pause it here for context. So, back when we really started getting into puppetry, when I started like collecting puppets and taking it as more of a serious thing, I had this spin-off of the Muppets because that's what you do when you first start. You just make up your own versions of the Muppets for some reason. But we called it the Doppets because my idea, middle school me wanted them to just all be dog characters. And the main character before Chester was this golden retriever dog, and his name was Kermit. It wasn't really that creative an idea. And he also didn't really have much of a personality to go with it either. That's why I stuck around, because I've got personality. Yeah, I discovered later on that Chester's kind of more of the side of myself I want to show more often, in terms of not being afraid to go up and talk to people and being more extroverted, because I have a hard time with that. So that's why he kind of became the face of the whole team and eventually Short Puppet Arts. And that's why he's the one that does all the travel stuff, because yeah, he just does the travel stuff. And also he's easier to cram into backpacks and suitcases than the other ones. Yeah, I'm super compactable. All right, let's keep going.
Everyone say hi, Sport. Hi, Sport.
Hi, Sport.
Sport. Sport. What are you doing?
I kind of see you in the background. Oh yeah, if you look, you can see the pants I'm wearing.
Calm down. Have you ever heard of patience? What's patience? Well, patience is waiting for a long time or slowing
Those
down
two do look really good next to each other though, because
That sounds like
Sport's just like a smaller version of the big one.
Sport. Yeah. Would you like to hear a story about patience to see if that helps?
The curtain's like swallowing them whole
Okay,
though.
we'll make it fast.
Yeah, you can tell, like his whole shoulder is consumed by the curtain.
This one is about two people named Abraham and Sarah. They were going to have children. A lot of children. How many children? Well, do you know how many stars there are in the sky? A lot of stars. That's right. Abraham and Sarah were supposed to have that many children. Whoa. And
He's
many
very
children
monotone when
with
he's explaining this story
That's
too.
a lot of kids.
You can tell this is definitely one of the earlier ones because there's like barely any inflection with the same characters.
How long did they
This
wait?
better end with him jumping out into the audience or I'm going to be disappointed. Ah! Sounds like you edited a clock in there. Yeah, that's definitely in post.
I can't take it anymore. That's awful. And guess what? Abraham and Sarah had to wait even longer. How long did they have to wait? Well, let's find out.
There's gonna be, yep, more clock ticking. You can tell I was messing around with what iMovie editing could do. The wonders of iMovie. A ticking clock is just perfect. Okay, that's pretty funny. Yeah, you can also hear everyone coughing in the background.
Even longer than that. Really? Even longer than that? Yep. But guess what? Their patience wore off. Over time, they had children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you can tell this is a very watered down version of this story for any of you that have had to study the Old Testament in the past with Abraham and Sarah. So they were supposed, God told them that they would have children, but they were waiting for so long. And there's actually another story like in between the beginning and the end, because to the kids are just like they waited, and then their patience paid off. But what really happened is that Sarah got impatient and she told Abraham to bear a child with her servant. So that way it was like, well, technically it's his, but that's not the way it works. So the child of the servant went off, and I think his name was Ishmael. My Old Testament history is very rough, but he went off and created, in theory, like the descendants of Islam. And the other one went off and created the descendants of Judaism. I mean, that's a really rough explanation, but the point is, with a lot of Bible stories, especially when you're talking about it to preschoolers, you gotta omit a lot of the more adult parts, so to speak. Also, I don't think younger me understood any of that. So this is like super basic and actually kind of boring when it comes down to it.
Still, they had to wait forever. I don't like that. Well, maybe, yeah. I think it'll work. What'll work? I think I'll tell you another story in a song. See if you understand.
Another story in song?
Oh, boy.
Wait, there's a song? I guess so. I didn't know there was a song.
There was a snail called Herbert who was so very slow. He caused a lot of traffic jams wherever he would go.
Oh, yeah.
The ants were always
I don't know how to feel about this. I don't remember doing this. Do you remember this? Honestly, I did not remember this song at all. I remember the story. I remember that I do a Bible verse at the end, but I don't remember this. I'm honestly in shock right now. Wait, this song's about a snail? I have never felt so confused before. How long is the song? Well, the whole video's like 10 minutes long. When did it start?
This guy's got an even lower voice.
It's been going on for 2 minutes. It's felt like an eternity. Can we skip this? I'm in pain. Yeah, I can't take it. Oh, it's still going. Wait, the angle changed. Someone kicked the camera! Okay. Oh, it's over. Okay, here we go. Moving on.
To wait for others and be patient, because God is also
I guess we should have been patient,
I get it.
letting that video go through.
I think I'm
Nah, there's some things even patience won't solve. Ear bleeding's one of them.
Did you guys like that story?
Hey, it's me!
No. Whether you like it or not, I'm for the Bible verse.
I didn't like this story.
Handy dandy Bible.
Oh, I remember the handy dandy Bible. Yeah, whatever happened to it? I think we gave it away. I feel like we got that footage too. Another day. This is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. Why? Because of the echoing. And then we do it really quiet. And then we do it really loud. Or we do it really loud and then really quiet. I don't know. They'll end up screaming at some point, and it's lots of fun to watch. You just like egging kids on, don't you? Yes, I do.
Let's say it louder.
Yeah, louder! Oh my gosh! Oh, like breaking the sound system. I'm surprised the main church couldn't hear this. Yeah, this sounds like a bunch of screaming toddlers. Wait, you did 2 verses for this? I guess so. Wait, I thought you said you did it quietly. You only did it loud. Where was the quiet one? Quiet one doesn't matter. Oh no, okay. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, nope, there it is. I love how you can figure out the exact moment that they break the microphone. I can't even understand what verse they're supposed to be saying. It's just a bunch of garbled noise. That's what makes it fun. It's not about the verse, it's about the garbled noise. I didn't know you had a nephew. He is not my nephew. He just showed up one day, okay? I'm not related to him.
See you next time on Chester Story Time. Bye!
Boy, that was a trip. That was an experience. An experience from 2011, which was almost 10 years ago now. Almost, not quite. It was 8 years ago, technically. Yeah, 8 years ago. Wow, a lot can happen in 8 years. I mean, just between the camera quality and the noise levels. See, look how far you've come, Chester. You've gone from screaming Bible verses at children to making somewhat respectable travel videos. Are you proud of yourself? You know what? I am. I'm very proud of myself. Good, as you should be. So that's all for this. If you enjoyed us doing this for our 200 subscribers special, you can go ahead and put a pause up and press that like button. And if you're new to this channel, go ahead and join the party, I guess, with the subscription. And you too can watch us have raging freakouts over random things. I'm thinking that, I mean, once again, we don't tend to hit many milestones that often because we're a fairly small channel and we do lots of different things, and I think that confuses people because we don't really have a niche. We just kind of do everything. But I think it might be a fun trend that every time we hit an extra 100 subscribers, we just react to an old video that's so far back I didn't even remember this thing existed. So as painful as it was to watch, it was also kind of fun to go back into and explore. Yeah, that sounds good. I still think we need to have something really special if we ever hit 1,000. And I'm telling you, that's probably not going to happen. We'll just stick with a couple hundred, okay? Okay, but we do really appreciate each and every one of you that's recently subscribed to this channel. And we hope you stick around for all the other stuff we have going on. We, of course, have RJ that does her cartoon corners and her weird freakouts there. You say this like you never freak out. He freaks out. He just won't admit it. We've got me, of course, who does all kinds of travel videos. Anytime we go traveling someplace, I tag along and I find out information about the place. I don't know what the next one's going to be, if we're going to have anything before the next big travel one. I don't know, but that's a surprise right now, so I don't want to spoil that. Oh, surprises. And of course, other than Chester's stuff, we also have our pirate cat Lucy that likes to play video games. She's going to have a couple of new ones in the future once I manage to get out and go to the store. Our fruit bat puppet Avery does reviews of movies, and our polar bear puppet Bambi likes to talk about animal facts, which she usually does when Chester and I get together and make a cookie craft. Yeah! Do we have another one of those coming up? Yeah, we do. I do have another one in the works, but I have to get the supplies first, and I keep forgetting to do that because my brain just kind of shut down after the newest OKKO, if you couldn't tell, and I just spent all of Saturday kind of recovering from it, so now today I feel like I'm conscious again and I'm able to think. Oh, we've also got, what's the name of the band that the snake put together? Socks? Oh, Scrap Fabric! Yeah, that's right! We technically have like a bandish thing with a couple of puppets that play just random instruments we have around the place. I think we Did you record a song with them recently? Yeah, I did record a song. Okay, so that'll probably be coming out either sometime this week or next week. I don't really know. And you've got Infinity Train coming up, right? Yeah, next weekend Infinity Train will come out, and I'm really excited for that and going over that. So yeah, there's a lot of different things going on this channel, like all the time. So if you want to stick around for all of that insanity, feel free to go ahead and do that. And we'll see. I can't think of a good outro. See you later, buds! Really, buds? Well, you weren't thinking of anything. All right. See you guys.